Written, directed and produced by A.S. Atwell. Narrated by Moira Healy. Published by AA Publishing. Copyright 2017. All rights reserved. Zebgaan Skin. Starring Zebgaan Zebra, Cheekio Chimp, Himaku Hippo, Elzina Elephant, and Lizarov Lion. Zebgaan Skin. Chapter 1. It was a very hot afternoon and all the animals were warming up in the school sports field. It was sports day. It was the final race of the afternoon, the 100-meter sprint. Himaku Hippo had already won the egg and spoon race, and Cheekio Chimp had won the sack race, grazing his head as he had slipped on the sack. Unfortunately, Elzina Elephant had not won a single race. "I can't wait for the race to start. I'm going to win my first race," said Zebgaan confidently. "This is my worst event, but I'm glad I've already won a race," said Himaku, stretching his legs. "I have not won a race at all, and the 100-meter sprint is the final race. It's obvious that Zebgaan will win this race," said a dismayed Elzina. "I prefer climbing to running. Why can't the school have a climbing race? I would win every time," smiled Cheekio. The teacher summoned the pupils to keep quiet and line up. "On your marks, get set, bang!" All four friends pushed off on their legs and ran as fast as they could, huffing and puffing as they ran. The finish line was in sight, and as expected, Zebgaan crossed it first. He was followed by Cheekio. A few seconds later, Elzina crossed the line and was met by Himaku moments later. "Will the winner of the race please come forward and collect his medal?" said the teacher firmly. The four friends did not hear the teacher because they were deep in conversation. "Excuse me," shouted the teacher. "You, with the stripes, come and collect your medal," she added. Zebgaan was very embarrassed at the mention of the word stripes. He disliked being singled out because of the stripes on his body. Zebgaan collected his medal, but his happiness had turned into sadness because of one word. Chapter 2. The four friends were on their way home after an exhausting sports day. Zebgaan was quiet, not joining in the conversation the others were having. "What's up, Zebgaan?" asked Himaku curiously. "Nothing," replied Zebgaan in an unconvincing tone. "You won the sprint again. You should be over the moon," said Cheekio. "It's not that," snapped Zebgaan. "Was it what the teacher said?" asked Elzina. Elzina was normally taunted about her large nose, teeth and ears, so she could sense Zebgaan was upset by a single word the teacher had unknowingly said. "Yes, I hate my stripes. They make me look odd. I stand out like a sore hoof. Even my pajamas have stripes," howled Zebgaan, shaking his head. "But you suit the stripes. You would look odd if you had fur or snakeskin or spots," said Cheekio, looking at the sky and picturing Zebgaan in the skins. "Okay, but I hate being called stripes. Besides, the stripes are of no use to me." Himaku, Cheekio and Elzina kept quiet the rest of the way home. Chapter 3. It was Saturday morning. Zebgaan felt stiff and his legs felt like heavy weights were attached to them. He stretched his legs and hurried out of his house and made his way through the jungle to meet his friends. Zebgaan put the events of the day before behind him and concentrated on the day ahead. "I feel good today," said Zebgaan with a smile. Zebgaan met the others a few moments later. "There you are. We have been here for 20 minutes, said Himaku, getting up from the ground. "I'm on time, I said 9:30, replied Zebgaan, looking at his watch, which had apparently stopped. "Oh, dear. Sorry, I think I need a new battery," added Zebgaan, tapping his watch. "I am glad you're late. I am so tired from yesterday that I can only manage a short jog today," said Elzina, letting out a yawn. "Me too. I'm exhausted," said Cheekio as he climbed down a tree. "Okay, let's get started," said Zebgaan in a hurry. Let me put my house key behind this tree. It keeps poking me. I'll collect it on my way back, replied Cheekio. They all stood in a bunch and began to jog. After several minutes, the bunch became separated into two groups, Zebgaan and Cheekio in front, with Himaku and Elzina behind. Stop! Shouted Cheekio at Zebgaan. Zebgaan looked over his shoulder and came to a stop. Cheekio caught up with Zebgaan and was followed a few moments later by the two trailing friends. Oh, I can't go on, puffed Cheekio. Nor can I, said Himaku and Elzina together as they lay on the ground. I must be super fit. I don't feel tired one bit, boasted Zebgaan. The friends called it a day and walked the rest of the way home. I feel like finishing the jog. You go rest and I'll meet you guys later, by the pool, said Zebgaan. The three tired friends made their way home. Chapter 4. As the friends were walking home, Himaku noticed a graze on Cheekio's forehead, just above his brow. How did that happen? Asked Himaku curiously. What? Replied Cheekio, hiding the graze with his hand. That graze! The one you are hiding! Snapped Himaku. Himaku and Elzina looked at the graze. Cheekio scratched his head. Oh, that graze! On my way home after sports day, I was attacked by 6 huge gorillas, said Cheekio, trying to hold his laughter. Really? Heavens! Gasped Elzina. Why didn't you tell us that earlier? Asked Himaku, sensing a fib. I did not want to alarm you, replied Cheekio. Well, what happened? Asked Elzina with great interest. If you must know, the gorillas came out of nowhere. I was surrounded, but I defeated all of them, boasted Cheekio, blowing on his fingernails and rubbing them on his chest. How did you get the graze? Asked Himaku curiously. As I was walking away from the attack, I tripped over a log and hit my head on a rock, replied Cheekio, who had to turn away as he was close to tears. Himaku and Elzina looked at each other, but remained quiet. Cheekio reached for his trouser pocket to get a tissue to wipe his tears of laughter, when he realised something. We have to go back, said Cheekio with worry on his face. Why? Asked Himaku and Elzina. I forgot to collect my key from behind the tree, replied Cheekio. Okay, let's go, said Himaku with discontent in his voice. The three friends headed back. Chapter 5. Zebgaan was enjoying the lovely, cool afternoon as he jogged through the jungle. I might look odd, but I can run, shouted Zebgaan, smiling in the quiet of the jungle. Unknown to Zebgaan, there was a dark figure watching from within the tall grass. Yes, you do look odd, and you had better run, roared a voice. From within the tall grass, the figure appeared before Zebgaan. It was huge. It had a huge body, and attached to the body was a huge head. The head had big green eyes, a big nose, and below a mouth with the sharpest teeth in the jungle. With a swish of its long tail, the ferocious figure advanced towards Zebgaan. It was Lizarov Lion. Help! Cried Zebgaan. No one can help you now, roared Lizarov. You are all alone. In the distance, Himaku, Cheekio and Elzina pricked up their ears. Did you hear that? Asked Himaku, looking alarmed. Help! Help! Came the cries. It's Zebgaan! He's in trouble! Called out Cheekio, who had climbed a tree to get a better view. They all ran towards the cries and hid behind some large rocks. There they could see Lizarov taunting Zebgaan. Run, Zebgaan, run! Came the voices from behind the rocks. At that moment, Zebgaan ran as fast as he could, faster than any race he had taken. Lizarov chased Zebgaan. The friends appeared from behind the rocks and followed, keeping a safe distance from Lizarov. Zebgaan ran past the trees, he ran past the bushes, and he ran past the streams. Lizarov was chasing and was catching up with Zebgaan. So you think you are fast? You can't outrun Lizarov. I am king of the jungle, roared the beast. Lizarov was only a few inches away from Zebgaan when Lizarov stretched out his paw to hit Zebgaan's legs to throw him off balance. At that moment, Zebgaan quickly changed direction and ran into the tall, long grass. Lizarov kept running forward and skidded to a stop. Lizarov turned around and looked into the direction of the tall, long grass. Zebgaan had vanished.
How could this be?
Asked Lizarov, scratching his head. How could this be? Asked the three friends a safe distance away.
Where are you?
Roared Lizarov. There was no reply. Lizarov made his way into the tall, long grass, but could not find Zebgaan. He looked for several minutes and eventually gave up the search. Lizarov hung his head low and disappeared into the deep, dark jungle.
Zebgaan, where are you?
Whispered Cheekio.
You are safe. Lizarov has gone,
said Alzina, looking over her shoulder, making sure. Slowly, the tall, long grass moved from side to side, but there was no sign of Zebgaan. Then the grass parted in the middle, and there, in the centre, a distorted Zebgaan was standing, looking surprised. Everyone was surprised.
We could not see you in the grass,
said Himaku in amazement.
You seem to blend in with the shades and colour of the grass, like magic,
said Cheekio with his mouth wide open.
You have found your secret weapon. You appear to be invisible in the long, tall grass,
smiled Himaku. Zebgaan was very happy. He was with his best friends and safe.
I might not be able to outrun Lizarov, but I can certainly outsmart Lizarov, said Zebgaan with a smile.
All the friends laughed.
How's your head? It looked quite sore when you fell in the sack race yesterday, asked Zebgaan.
Cheekio pretended not to hear. Himaku and Alzina looked at Cheekio and laughed. The four friends made their way home, just in time for tea. Zebgaan Skin. Written, directed and produced by A.S. Atwell. Narrated by Moira Healy. Starred Zebgaan Zebra, Cheekio Chimp, Himaku Hippo, Alzina Elephant, and Lizarov Lion. More from the series available on Amazon.